Hello and welcome to Homer for Thursday, May 8th, 2025. Today we will be going from lines 313 to 331 of Book 10 of the Iliad. Thank you so much for being here today. Osafathoi darapanta sekenega non tosio pei. And descentro es in Dolon neomedeos huios. Kerukos deioi polucruxos polucalcos. Ostetoi edos menean kakosala padoques. Autarhomuonos en metapentes ekesignetesin. Hos ratotetros sinte kai hectore muothone epen. Hector modrune cradie cae tuomos genor. Nae onua cuporonskero nel temenek deputestai. Alage moetos skepton naskeu cae moiomoson. Emen tu sippus te cae harmata poe kila calcoia. Duos semenoi poreus in amuomona peleiona. Soidego urkalios possessum maior apodoxes. Tofragaresta tonemi diam per sofran hicomai. Ne agamemnon ne noti pua melus in aristoi. Buolas buola uene paugamene macestai. Os fathoden kersin skeptron lebekai homosen. Iston nuns deus autos erigdupos mosis heres. Memen toisi poisin ane apokesetai alos. Troon alla se femi diam peres aglaiestai. Aglaieistai. Awesome. Now, there was among the Trojans one Dolon, the son of Eumedes, Eomedes Huios, the godlike herald, a man rich in gold, rich in bronze, that was ill-favored to look upon, but withal swift of foot, just like Achilles. And he was the only brother among 5 sisters. He then spake a word to the Trojans and to Hector. Hector, my heart and proud spirit urge me to go close to the swift-faring ships and spy out all. But come, I pray thee, lift up thy staff and swear to me that verily thou wilt give me the horses in the chariot, richly dight with bronze, even them that bear the peerless son of Peleus. And to thee shall I prove no vain scout, neither one to deceive thy hopes. For I will go straight on to the camp, even until I come to the ship of Agamemnon, where, I ween, the chieftains will be holding counsel, whether to flee or to fight. Bulas bulowen paugemene macestai. So spake he, and Hector took the staff in his hands and sware to him, saying, Now, be my witness Zeus himself, Istos deus autos, the loud thundering lord of Hera, that on those horses no other man of the Trojans shall mount, but it is thou, it is you, alla se femi diam perasaglaie. It is thou, I declare, that shalt have glory in them continually. Great word here, aglaiestai. It means to shine, but here it is like a fire shines, right? Here it is for honor. This is a great passage because it shows us the bargain that Dolon makes, right? So if you remember from last time, Hector says, I'm going to give somebody some nice horses if they go over there, right? So I would give him a chariot and 2 horses with high arched necks, right? But here, right, you have just so many great compositional things here. Let me just get into them. Here you have the expression of not just that, but he wants the horses of Achilles, which is important, first of all, because it shows that, Achilles' horses are understood to be the best, right? But he also sweetens the deal for himself, and he says, Har matapoi ki la kalkoi. He wants also, their bronze trappings, right? Right. He wants the well-made bronze, armor. Is this it? Or chariot? Chariot stuffs, right? Richly dight with bronze chariot, right? I guess that's kind of armor, but whatever. He is swift of foot, but he's ugly, right? He's one of 6 siblings, and the other 5 are sisters. Does this make him more or less ugly? Up for the Homer scholars on that one. But there's a lot of doubles in here that I think are worth mentioning. Polou krusos, polou kalkos, right? He has much gold, he has much bronze, right? But he still desires bronze, right? And what he's really lacking is he's lacking the idea of being gold, right? And why is the idea of being gold important? Well, I think there's a parallel between Achilles here, right? And then, the fact that he has swift feet, which is also, what Achilles is, right? But he's ugly in stature. And then down here we have this word erigdupos eri, right? The sort of like high. If we remember this from up here, the horses in yesterday's passage are erialkenas hippus, right? So they're high-necked, right? Here Zeus is high thundering, right? There's some sense of utmost. There's some sense of aristos here that is also being communicated, I think, subtly. And there's also this sense of bargaining that Dolon has, maybe, gotten his wealth through, right? Or maybe he got his wealth through selling off his sisters. Who knows? You know what I mean? For like, I don't know what the story is, but, basically, like, he recourses to, like, he makes a deal, and of course, Hector and his wily self is like, oh yeah, of course, you'll have it, and you will aglayes alone, right? Diam pedes, which is also the word used here, diam pedes, which is very interesting because the night is dark, right? And Dolon, because he is not a, special person, he's an ugly person, he's not a golden person, one might say, right? Going back to Polou Krusos, that sort of bit I mentioned just briefly, he's also not going to shine, as we shall see, spoiler alert. Anyway, let's go hunt Dolon tomorrow, and thereon after. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Appreciate you listening to my musings.